Hola familia, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So as you guys can see from the title, today I'm doing something a little bit different. I did this on my own for the last season and I found it to be very successful. So I think this is what I'm going to do to kind of give that quench of thirst at those that want me to shop my lipsticks and lip products, but I necessarily don't want to because I don't want to commit to them. I found a way to be able to have my own thing, but still kind of give you guys what you want. So as you guys know, through my Shop My Stash, I'm not going to do a Shop My Stash this month. In this month, it's going to be replaced by this video. So you won't see a Shop My Stash, obviously, in the month of December. You're here in December, so this is replacing my Shop My Stash. I don't want to shop my stash because I just want to enjoy the holidays and use whatever the heck I want and just change it up every day if I want to. December is where I become the laziest and just want to play. I don't want to deal with anything or have any commitments in December. So in this video, what you're gonna see is an overhead. I just got on the screen now just to explain it to you guys. Going forward, you're not gonna see my face when I do this video, but for the first one, I wanted to talk to you guys about it real quick. So what I did was, in the fall, so around August, I decided to shop my own lipstick stash. And I pulled out lipsticks that I either wanted to get more use out of because they were the seasonal ones that I like to use during the fall, or I wanted to play around with, I wanted to get more use out of, knowing that they were on their last leg, I wanted to take advantage of it, or just reacquaint myself with certain formulas. That was very successful for me. I put it in my drawers, and you guys saw every month during my Shop My Stash, I would show you guys which lipsticks I would use, and some of them were actually repetitive because I found myself being able to use certain ones over and over because I just fell in love with them. I don't want to jump around too much with my lip products because I do want to get more use out of them since they go bad quicker since they are cream and liquid products. So what I decided to do is I shop my stash again, and I have 2 drawers full of lipsticks. This is my winter version of it. Now we're at the tail end of fall. We're about to head into winter. So these lipsticks will be in here about 3 to 4 months. And my goal is to reach for these lipsticks as much as I possibly can in the 3 to 4 months whenever I do my makeup, whenever I want to wear lipsticks, but I will not hold myself back if I do want to go to where my other lipsticks are. That's exactly what I did the last 3 to 4 months, and it worked out perfectly. I used the lip products that I had in my Shop My Stash containers, but if I didn't feel like using those, I went into my main drawers of lip products, and I pulled out whatever the heck I wanted and used them, and you guys saw them in my Shop My Stashes anyway, because I would put them in the drawer over there to share with you guys what lip products I used. So because I know a lot of you guys want me to do my lip products, I'm going to share with you guys an overhead view and swatches of all the lip products that I have decided to pull out for the month of basically December, January, February, and March. In March, spring comes, so that's when I will pull out the ones for spring. So for the next 4 months, 4-ish months, this is what I intend to use. If I don't feel like using those, I can always go back to my own. So I just wanted to tell you guys that really ahead of time. So that's what I wanted to come on here to explain to you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and shut up and flick the camera overhead so you guys can just see my beautiful arms and all the swatches of all the lip products that I decided to pull for the next 3 to 4 months. All right, you guys, so welcome to my drawer. As you guys saw in the intro that I wanted to swatch all of these for you guys, it is a lot of lip products, a lot. I pulled out a lot more this time than I did in the fall. So I might regret this, I don't know, but I'm trying my best to make sure that things don't go bad or I'm keeping crap that I don't want or I can't make it work even now. So I'm going to go through this drawer first because this is like where the most nudes are, and some of these have been here since the fall. They're like all year round kind of. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to swatch all these. So if that's something you want to watch, then this is your video because I'm going to swatch them all and then share it with you guys so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm going to be playing around with. All right, so the first one I want to share with you guys, let's just unravel it because it is in a napkin. I don't know if this is leaking or not, or it was at one point, so I kept it in a tissue paper, but I don't think it is. This is the Too Faced Melted Nude. I personally like this one a lot. I know not many like this formula, but this is like one of those first products that were introduction to liquid lipsticks but didn't fully dry, but I appreciate these and I still own a lot of these. So let me just move this over so you guys can see it here. So this is the first one. Let me just wrap that up so I don't forget it. Here is the Glossy Fawn by, let me see if I can. All right, I like to mix this one with other stuff. So this is Glossy Fawn by L'Oreal. This is one of those colors that I'm always gonna have in here just because I wanna use it up and I like it a lot. This is, no particular order by the way, I'm just going with the flow. This one is called Teddy Mauve by Lancome. It's like a deep mauve tone. I rarely have used this one, I think because I just forget about it. The bullet doesn't stick out in my collection. That's my problem. So we're gonna play with this one. Up next is Adrian, one of my favorite cooler toned nudes. Really dig this one. I've used this one a ton. It's one of my reliable ones in the fall, winter time, I would say mostly, into spring. MAC Honey Love. I don't feel like I can wear this one in the summer. It has to be like in the winter, fallish, almost spring. I can't wear this any other time, and I really like this color, so I want to get more use out of it. We have Nude Embrace. This one's one that stays in here all year round, basically, because I love mixing this in with a bunch of other colors. So this one always is here. Okay, the next one we have is Fiona Styles in Zuma. This is one of my favorite shades from this line. It's like a stick form. I love this color. I love it so much. And the formula was so great. I'm so upset that she was out of Ulta. I can understand why, because you have your classic things and you don't want to keep releasing stuff, but can you guys tell I have like a thing for certain colors? I like my pinky nudes in the winter time because that's when they suit me the best. Up next is this one by Neutrogena in the shade Classic Nude. Again, this is one that I like to wear in the winter into spring. It's really pretty, very comfortable. This is the kind of lip product that I love to top over a liquid lipstick when it feels too drying in the winter, because I feel like liquid lipsticks are a little bit more drying in the winter due to the fact that the humidity's gone and it's very cold and windy. So these are the kind of lip products that I love to top them off because they're super creamy. And I personally don't like to wear any lip product without a lip liner, but sometimes I put this on without a lip liner and I don't really like how it looks. So I love the shade and everything about it. So I use it a lot with liquid lipsticks. This is another one that stays here all year round. This one is by Fiona Styles in Umeo, I think it's called. One of my favorite nudes. I love this shade. You guys can tell that I've used a ton of this one, but this is one of my favorite shades. I love this. It's not too warm, not too pink. It's like a mixture of a peachy pink. I really like it. And I haven't been able to find an exact dupe to it. And this has been discontinued. All right, this one, Scenario. It's my only Chanel cream like this. I really like this shade. And I've used a lot of this one, you guys can see. I've used a ton of this one. My goal is to actually finish this off. This is probably my oldest lipstick and it's still going strong. So I'm gonna keep going at it, but it is very old. Laura Mercier's Lychee Parfait. This is like a deeper pink. Formula is beautiful in this one. I really like the formula of this one. It's just perfect for the winter because it's a little bit more, it's like a purple pink, but it's not too purple. Then we have Urban Decay's Stark Naked. This is like my deeper nude with a little bit of peach to it. I dig this one. I actually like to wear this all year round, but I find it easier to use in the winter time because it really stands out as a peachy type of shade versus in the summer. It doesn't show up as well as like it does here. Up next is Modesty by MAC. This is your typical mauve tone pink. Oh yeah, you probably could look at all these swatches and be like, Alex, you could probably get rid of some because they're dupes. They all look different to me. So this is MAC Modesty. All right guys, this is my first round. I'm gonna wipe this off so we can do our next round. All right, up next we have is Pensive. This is one that you guys have seen me use a lot from Chanel. It is a sheer formula, but I really like it when I just want something balmy and light on the lips where I don't have a lot of makeup on. And I like the little clicky thing. It's like very bougie. So this is the next one. Next Chanel is Julia. Julia is a cool toned shade. I love this shade. I don't know, there's something very unique about this shade and the formula, and it's not opaque. It's buildable, but it's not full capacity like some shades that I have, so it just stands out for me. I always think of Julia in the winter and pull her out often because she's really, really pretty. All right, and this one is new to my collection. This one is by BK Beauty in Acceptance. I personally like these, and this one's like more of a pinky, almost leaning with a little bit of purple to it. I won't be able to wear this shade in the summer, but I'm gonna try it now that I'm lighter in skin tone. So I'm gonna rock this out. I already rocked it out with a blue look, so I think it'll go really nicely with certain lip liners that I do own. So I'm gonna get more use out of these because I really like the formula. And the other one that I do have that I'm pulling out is called Inner Beauty, one of my favorites. One of my two favorites. It's a little bit deeper, it's beautiful, and I've already been using this one a lot too, so I want to keep this one out. This is the last of the bullet lipsticks. Now we're going to show you guys, I'm going to show you the rest of them that are liquid lipsticks. All right, this is the only one that I have left. I had a few of these and now I only have this one. This is Dusk by Black Moon Cosmetics. This is way before everyone knew who they were. I purchased from them. I think Mally is the one that got me into them. I just wore this in a video. Actually, the funny thing is, the intro of this video is this is what I was wearing. So you guys can see it there. It's like a brown, but it's beautiful. I'm not, since these have come out, because I've had this for a while, this is a little bit more drying, but that's where these creamy type of lipsticks come in handy to top this off. And it gives me a whole different dimension to the lip too. Physicians Formula All Natural Nude. This one's one that normally is all here all year round. It is a pinky nude, but I think I'm gonna pull it out in the summer. But it's a beautiful shade. You guys can see I've used a bit of it because you can see windows through it. This one's different. Jouer All Natural. This is a little bit warmer, but it still has pink to it. So I like to sometimes pair this with certain looks, so I pulled this out to get more use out of it because I feel like it's drying up, but I think it's more of the formula than anything. My Lancome Matte Juicy Shakers. I love these things, you guys. This one is in Nude Votion. This is one of my favorite nudes. It is like a peachy nude, but it goes really nicely when you mix it in with lip liner. So I really like this formula. It's the best formula for liquid lipsticks. By far my favorite. Okay, Dose of Colors is a tie with Kat Von D. Those are my next two. I think this one's called Cork. Yes, I'm gonna have to hot glue this because I'm not gonna remember this. This one is Cork. I actually like to pull this out. Very similar to Dusk, but it has more brown and doesn't have much. And I prefer this formula over this one. So you guys can see it's almost identical. Wow, didn't even know it. Stone. This is probably the liquid lipstick that I've used the most, or almost the most. The other one that I used up basically of Dose of Colors was Truffle. I don't own it anymore. It's Truffle and Stone are my top favorite from Dose of Colors. These two shades are my favorite. This is like a purple, cool tone purple, almost pink. I love this shade. You can see the window in here. I love this shade so much in the wintertime. I am so tempted to buy Truffle again. I just love that shade for the summer. My favorite, and I love this formula. And the other one I pulled out was Lazy Daisy. This one is a pink, cool tone pink. It's not as purple as Truffle, but it's really close, and that's probably why I like it so much in the fall time too. All right, 3 more. These should not be any surprise because I've used these a lot. Bow and Arrow from Kat Von D. One of my favorite nude cool tone liquid lipsticks that I own, period, end of story. I love this shade. Then we have what is it, Ludwig? Yes, Ludwig. Another one I am obsessed with. Obsessed. I would not be upset if I just used these liquid lipsticks all the time. Love this shade. And then the other one is Ophelia. Yes, Ophelia. You guys tell I've used these so much that I love these. These 3 are definitely my favorite cool toned from Kat Von D right now. I love these. Love these in the wintertime. So those are all the nudes that I pulled out for the next 3 to 4 months. This should be plenty, but if I get bored or don't want to choose any of these, I have drawers still full of stuff. Let me wipe this off and go to the colorful one. All right, so here are the colorful ones that I'm going to share with you guys. Let's do the non-liquid lipsticks first because I have a feeling this is going to be torture. Look at my poor arm. It's torture. All right, first up is Natural Cork by MAC. There's a lot of MAC shades that I love to pull out in the wintertime. This is a deeper purple. Oh my gosh, and I love the shade. Beautiful, digging it. Up next is Brave. Some of these look almost brand new, you guys, because I haven't really used them. Actually, this looks like Almond Rose by Maybelline. This might be too pink for me right now. I might pull this back out and not use it until the springtime. Twig. This is like a deeper, almost raspberry shade. It's really pretty. I like that. Fast Play is another one. This is definitely more of a darker brown, mauve toned purple. Still has purple to it. Then we have Cream in Your Coffee. This is one that I hear a lot of people talk about, so yeah, no, I had to pull this out. It looks like a dark brown, but it's really, really pretty, and it's a cream sheen, so that'll be easy to use. Taupe. I told you I have a lot of MAC that I don't use that I should be using more of. Look how pretty that one is. Holy crap. That is beautiful. That's like a brown, a warm brown. I love that shade. I really love that. Spirit is another one that I don't use often, and I should. This is a cooler toned brownish purple. It's really pretty. This is why I love doing this kind of stuff, you guys, because I just fall back in love with what I own without having to spend extra money. Like, I love this. I'm getting excited to use these lip products. Myrrh. That's pretty. It's like a dark pink purple. Then we have with Urban Decay Back Talk. This is one of their famous ones that everyone gets as a free gift with purchase. This one's perfect for this time of year. I don't like this in the summer. I love this in the wintertime, personally for me. Lorac Duchess. This is an old lipstick, but it's still going fine, and it's super similar to Back Talk. No wonder I love it. Here's another one, Protest by Urban Decay. Can you tell how old these are? But they're still going. Protest is a beautiful creamy lipstick. I really like this one. And the other Urban Decay that I pulled out is Laya. It's more of a nude, but it's a deep pinky nude. So pretty. All right, I'm gonna wipe my arm and then we're gonna continue. And my arm's officially stained, you guys, until I go get up and get a, what do you call it? A makeup wipe. It is what it is. This one is Bite Beauty in Chai. This I'll definitely get done next year. I'm going to pan this one as in either a blush. That's really pretty. I love this as a lipstick too. All right, we have the Maybelline Ink Crayon in the shade Trust Your Gut. This is a beautiful shade. I actually want to get more of these, but since I'm not buying any lip products, I'm not doing it. Not pretty. I think this is a nice everyday color, and it's a pinky, cool tone, pinky purple, definitely. Here's another Fiona Styles. This one is in Rockaway. I haven't used this one as much, but I know I like it. Look at that. It's a pretty pink. It's a pretty pink. Here we go with the deeper shades, right? Do I want to grab, let me grab a lighter shade before I start staining my arm. This one is Maybelline Touch of Spice. I only pull this out in the winter. Holy crap, that is deep, but I love it. NARS Barbara. Oh, I love this shade. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. So pretty, and this formula is just so creamy. Anna. Famous Anna is definitely pulled out in the winter. All right, here's one. Maybelline Brown Blush. This one I wore in a video, and so many of you guys complimented me on it. I love this shade. Isn't that beautiful? And this, I just love Maybelline lipsticks. They're my favorite drugstore lipsticks, period. The other one I want to pull out is Burgundy Blush. Look at that deep shade. Told you, I'm having all different shades in here. Look at that. That's so pretty. Wow. Wow. I can't wait to wear that. Here's another. This is my favorite. Divine Wine. Oh, I love this shade. Love this shade. It's one of my favorites when a minimal eye makeup, and this, I just love it. Raging Raisin by Maybelline. This is another one. This is more, oh goodness, look at that. Oh, I love this. This is one of their bold lines. I haven't used it much, but I really should. Oh, we forgot this one. This is NARS Vanessa. There she is, Miss Vanessa. This is beautiful. Then we have Liv. Oh, I love Liv. She's deep and she's purple. She reminds me of Urban Decay's, one of their deep vampy ones. It's a purple. It's not a black, it's a purple, but it's so pretty. And the other one that I love is Ingrid, right? Yes, Ingrid. Ingrid is a little bit lighter, more red than this one. This is more purple. Liv is more purple. Ingrid is more red. If you think you don't see a difference, I definitely see a difference. All right, that's the next round. Now we only have liquid lipsticks left, so we only have about 5 or 6 more swatches to go. Okay, so here we go. We have MAC Skinny Dipping. This one was a gift from my friend Lisa, and I love to wear this one in the winter. Look how pretty that color is. This is my only MAC liquid lipstick that I own, and I really like it. It's like a purple nude. It's really, really pretty. Let's do these liquid matte shakers by Lancome. This is Nude Dolly. See that right there? It's like a kind of like a pinky purple. You have to build these up, but they're beautiful. This one is in I Like to Mauve It. It's the second time. Doesn't Essence have a palette that I just reviewed on that? Look how pretty that color is. It's like a purple, a cool tone purple. Then we have, this is called Nut something, right? Completely Nut. Cool tone nude. See, I gotta shake these well. It's been a while since I used them. That's why I have them here. That's a pretty one. It's like a brownie nude. And the other one that I pulled out is called Why Nut. The most adorable names to these. This one is more yellow based. This one's more red based. This is more yellow based color. And then 2 from Kat Von D because I have 3 nudes. This is Lovesick. This is a cool toned pink. This is a brighter pink, but I only wear this in the winter. And then the other one is Lolita, the original Lolita. I like Lolita too for the summer. And the original Lolita I like in the winter time because she's a little bit deeper. There you guys have it. These are all the lip products that I intend to rotate throughout the days. Whenever I'm filming, I'm at home, chilling, relaxing, you know, doing my thing. I have so many lip products, you guys, that I know this seems like a lot, but I am somebody who, just like my eyeshadows, love to mix my lipstick. So I could probably pull, like, I don't know, this liquid lipstick here, and then top it off with this one, and there goes my use for each of these. So you guys, yesterday I wore a lip product that I had 3 different colors on. So you guys, I mix and match all the time. I just don't mix and match my eyeshadow. I mix and match everything on my face. I just like to play. So these are gonna be my lip colors for the next 3.5-ish, 4 months. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'll continue to do it every quarter, and that way you guys can see what I pull out, and I can actually get back to you guys to tell you guys what went bad, if anything went bad, what I really didn't like, or what I loved. So that way you guys can see where I stand, because I'm pretty sure that some of these may be decluttered due to the fact that they're older. I did have about 4 or 5 the last round that went bad, that I just had to throw out. So it's bound to happen, and I've accepted it, so I'm not upset. I just want to rotate through all of my lip products, so then if I do have to throw any out, at least I don't feel guilty throwing it out brand new. That's my goal in this, is to play, remember what I have, And I've been so good the last few years, 5 or 6 years, where I'm not buying new products. I'm just either they're being sent to me, or look how old these are, but they're still perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them, you guys. All right, that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any suggestions, comments, leave it down below. I appreciate it very, very much. I'll check you guys out in the videos on the screen. Until then, adios.